Hi beautiful people around the world, it is Sunday the 3rd of June. Winter is here in Australia and I apologise if I sound a bit raspy. I'm getting over the flu, but I have an important message for you today. And there's so much to talk about with the market, but I wanted to touch on Facebook today just for a moment. I actually have something startling for you, one of our forecasts, something shocking, one of our brand new messages, and something that you might even not agree with. And I actually find it quite interesting. If you've seen or heard about it recently, Facebook has floated or listed on the stock exchange only just a matter of a week or so ago. And the prices have not been doing well, and this is causing some people some concern. But I don't want to focus on the short term here, because I'm not trading Facebook, or I don't want to talk about day trading Facebook. What I want to do is I want to talk about the longer term investment, Facebook as a longer term picture investment. As I know, there's a lot of people out there at the moment, mums and dads and your serious investors and those in between, who are just lopping thousands of dollars on this Facebook company, on the equity. They're buying up quite big, now that it's listed. But what I want to tell you today is, I think that's very, very dangerous. Now, I'm not just going to leave it there, because I think that Facebook is a very in-depth, and strong company. But I've seen the movie Facebook. I use for our website. I actually use Facebook, and if you've not seen it, the movie, I recommend you go out and see it, because it's actually put together quite well. So I know the background, and I've spent many weeks investigating everything about the company. But the answers I've found, only in the last couple of days, are quite startling, and it's not looking good, I must say. And that's the message that I'm bringing to you today. And first of all, I think the big, massive days, the rosy days of Mark Zuckerberg and Facebook are over. And we're actually forecasting at the moment that Facebook, can probably only get its game on and move up in price on the stock market if, all the bankers or the big investors get together and push the prices up for the short term. But, Facebook will eventually come down to, I think, below the $20 mark. It's not going to happen next week or next month, but eventually I think it's going to actually happen. So, don't jump in and buy Facebook on the weakness, and neither should you be averaging down if you already own the stock at a higher price. I think the next few years will remain positive for Facebook as in the online company, but as the equity, I really can't see it succeeding in the next couple of years. And I think there is going to come a time where we see a wipeout of 90%. That's right, 90% of Facebook's value on the stock exchange. I understand, coming from me, I've made a lot of forecasts about the market and about investments and that sort of thing. It's a big statement, but I want you to realize that there are the warning signs there right now. And just like there was with the dot-com boom, and the Facebook site will continue to flourish. Like I said, I use it. I think it's great. But I'm actually warning people the other side to this to be careful, as the Facebook business is not just a business. You can't just go out there and have a look and walk in and physically see it or physically touch it. And I believe the internet is changing, and dot-com companies out there, sitting just out there in cyberspace, you can't see them. You can't feel them, unless you type into your, Google Chrome or Firefox and visit the actual website itself. So, you have to remember the internet is constantly changing. Remember Twitter and Facebook? Everyone back then thought that they would be the ants' parents and they'd be popular for years and years. But then we saw, the invention of Facebook. Facebook come along and pretty much wipe these other social media off the map. People still use them. But what I'm saying is Facebook, at some stage will hit a plateau, and then, there'll be another new style of Facebook or something, completely different. Just look at the rave of Pinterest at the moment, another social media site, that are taking over. I have to say here that I do respect Mark Zuckerberg for, having the guts to list this on the market. it must have given him a big boost in confidence. But, as an IPO or equity, I really can't see this lasting, and I think Facebook is actually doomed, as an IPO, as an equity. So I would urge you to think about investing in this company on the market at the moment for the longer term, not the shorter term. There are people just literally throwing hundreds of thousands of dollars into this equity, and I think that they're not going to like what they see in a few years down the track. I think that it really is a big mistake due to the nature of the investment and not realizing it's just a website somewhere out there in cyberspace, and that you can't physically touch or investigate too much into the workings or the internals right now. And that for me is a big warning sign. I think it's going to crush many investors in time and cause them to lose a lot of money with this single investment. So, it's a big call from me. That's our forecast today. And, I'm just saying watch it. I'm not telling you what to do with your money. I'm just saying watch it in the coming years. We don't really see the Facebook equity turning out quite well on the market. There will be a big wipeout, I think, eventually somewhere down the track. Anyway, that's it from me today. I'm sure you find my comments quite controversial today, and I understand that. I appreciate that. And, that's just my analysis and understanding of the situation here right now. I wanted to bring these points up for you today, and for any investors out there, I'd love to know your thoughts and appreciate putting your comments underneath. Anyway, thanks for listening today, and enjoy the rest of your weekend, or what's left of it, and I'll talk to you all very soon. Okay, thanks again, and bye-bye.